This problem covers tables of proportional relationships. The tables below represent the cost of renting a car for a certain number of days. Which table represents a proportional relationship? Now, it could be one, it could be both, it could be neither of those. So let's begin with car rental company A. Keep in mind when we find a unit rate, generally we're going to take that cost divided by the other item or object. In this case, it's the number of days. And that's what we're going to do here. And generally when we have a table, we'll take the number that's on the right divided by the number on the left, because the number on the right is our dependent variable and it's dependent on your independent variable, which is usually going to be on the left of your table. Sometimes we'll have those horizontal tables and we'll take the bottom number divided by the top. This, though, we're going to take the right number divided by the number that's on the left, since we want to find the cost per day and see if that's a constant ratio or rate. So if I take $65 divided by 1 day, I am going to get a cost of $65 per day. We want to see if that's a constant ratio. So if I take $130 divided by 2 days, that's going to get me $65 per day. So far looks to be a constant rate. It is a good idea, though, to check all of the numbers just to make sure it is constant the whole way through. $195 divided by 3 days is also $65 per day, and then $260 divided by 4 days is also $65 per day. So what I notice is that this represents a proportional relationship since we have a constant ratio, also known as a unit rate, of $65 per day. We could use this value to find the cost for any number of days. So if we said we're going to rent that car for 21 days, we could take 65 times 21 to find the cost for those 21 days. Let's look at our second example. So car rental company B has a cost of $90 for 1 day. Let's see if that's a constant ratio. $90 divided by 1 day is going to get us $90 per day. But when we take $140 divided by 2 days, that gets us $70 per day. So we have some other number that's impacting that in some sort of way. So this is not a constant ratio, and this is not going to represent a proportional relationship. Now, just because it's not proportional doesn't mean you can't find a pattern within the numbers, as we often will. But if we don't have that constant ratio or rate, that unit rate, if you will, it's not going to be a proportional relationship.